Alright, new content for the second channel. It has been a while since I posted something here. I thought, you know, let's do another reaction video, and Death Battle just made a new Death Battle. It's Megamind versus Gru. That should be fun. Why not? Because you know what? Reaction videos are something that people watch for some reason. I just realized I might not be... I don't have the YouTube audio playing on... Hold on. How is that now? Is that on? Okay. Good. Now the audio's there. Cool. Okay. I think this is good. We're good. I wasn't ready for that. Well, whatever. Who wins between Gru and Megamind? Maybe it could be a little louder. Alright, this should be fine right here.
Like a man so evil, he cuts in line at the coffee shop.
How dare he do that, honestly?
And then pops them in their face.
Actually, that's pretty messed up, not gonna lie. He is despicable. That's the name of the game. The movie.
Really? Just Gru? Doesn't have some sort
I mean, he's pretty gruesome, right? Yeah.
You know, Felonious Gru, son of
Oh, Felonious. What do you know?
Bald Terror. Oh man, he's so dead.
The Bald Terror?
Gru had big aspirations. He could make rocket bikes, cheese rays, and this...
See, he said he's so dead, but like he just got eaten by a shark and he's still alive. That's something that actually happens in the movie. And he also punches the shark. So like, I don't know, if you ask me, Gru is pretty crazy.
Gru's gadgets, Gru gadgets. Flamethrowers, sticky fingers, fantastic entertainment for 2-year-olds, and a fully weaponized airship. Though I must question this thing's aerodynamics.
It's loaded up with wing-mounted machine guns, a rocket thrower.
I mean, wing-mounted machine guns are pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
A whole lot of missiles.
Despite the impressive
Who doesn't like missiles?
Weapon seems to be his freeze ray, which can encase most
Yeah, he does like that freeze ray a lot, huh? And it's probably the most convenient one to use.
From the school ability, Gru started making strides in the underworld of evil. He swiped the crown jewels when he was only a kid, nabbed the New York City Jumbotron.
Yeah, he did do that.
And even stole both the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty.
From Las Vegas.
Yes.
Gru was bad, but he wasn't good at being bad. A lot of his schemes kind of blew up in his face.
The line
They sure did.
Genius from moron is a thin one. Just like
Oh
us.
dear.
Oh yeah.
Why'd they have to show that clip?
Regardless, while Gru may not have been the infamous villain he'd hoped, he did earn the loyalty of a few guys.
A few little guys.
Like little guys.
Little guys, that's what I said. They're just a bunch of little guys. I'm a little guy too.
Oh, the minions.
Chad? There's a minion named Chad?
It's the actual name of their species.
Right. The minions have existed since the dawn of life itself, over 3 billion years ago, and they all follow one instinct: to serve the biggest, baddest, most despicable villain they can find.
T-Rexes, Count Dracula, AI artists, whatever evil they can lay their grubby little eyes on. Or just one eye. But finding their big boss was the easy part. Keeping them, not so much.
The amount of times the minions have incidentally caused the death of their own bosses is staggering.
Wait, didn't one of them serve the Queen of England?
What about it?
Nothing.
The minions witnessed Gru's villainy firsthand and decided that he would be the next big boss they follow.
Ooh. That's a bit awkward.
These guys do machines.
The minions invented the fly swatter centuries before humans did. They somehow crafted light bulbs and instruments while living in the Arctic. So, naturally, building Gru's absolutely massive evil lair proved a simple task.
They're geniuses. They once pulled off a jailbreak by building a flying machine out of prison outfits, vans, computers, and toilets. Aisle seaters are in shambles right now.
And they're seemingly invulnerable, having been smashed flat, set on fire, and exploded by missiles even inside their own mouths. But also, they're possibly immortal? Kevin here has been around since the dawn of their species, which means Kevin is 3 billion years old.
And their numbers keep increasing. Over 10
jeez.
clock into work every day.
And yet, in a real work setting, they'd be fired in minutes.
Yeah, that's kind of insane. Like, how would Megamind deal with these guys? They're literally immortal.
To distract them enough for plans to go off course.
They're immortal and indestructible.
It's no wonder that, even with thousands of
Can he
minions at his
dehydrate
back,
them with the
Gru still
dehydration
couldn't
gun?
cut it as
And
a
even then, there's
supervillain.
10,000 of them.
Maybe it was time to hang up the freeze ray for good, but not before taking a chance at his ultimate dream.
Still the moon.
Easier said than done.
Oh no, really? The moon?
When he couldn't get the shrink ray he needed on his own, Gru required a new, even more despicable weapon.
Children. Specifically adopting
Yeah,
three
evil
girls.
children.
And somehow it worked. Crime of the century, here we go.
How tragic that through all the dance recitals and unicorns, Gru discovered the joys of fatherhood.
Oh, story of my
The
life.
joys of
God, I'm so
fatherhood.
proud of her. Anyway, out with the villain and in with the bedtime stories.
But even though he turned a new leaf for his daughters, Gru wasn't done commanding his minion army. Now he'd just do it as not a villain by joining the Anti-Villain League.
The AVL hooked him up with lipstick tasers and goop grenades, mini submarines.
He got the
and
lipstick
high-tech
taser too?
cars, and some great date nights with the future Mrs. Gru. Things are
Yes.
looking up, buddy.
5 minions even underwent experimental procedures to become more powerful than before. The Mega Minions.
Tim stretches. Dave got super strength. Gus got super strength and flight. Sorry, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry became an indestructible brick monster who eats live bombs. He's my favorite. And Mills,
They
new
could
laser
already
eye
do
can
that,
blast
though.
through the planet and hit a satellite on the other side in less than a second.
Calculating its speed across the Earth, that's 5%
Jeez.
the speed of light.
So, Gru's true calling wasn't being a villain at all. He's an anti-villain, and he's good at it too. This guy can dodge heat-seeking missiles and
Yep.
casually punch out a shark in one
Yeah.
shot. All because he was in full dad mode.
But the most incredible
Yep.
element here is easy to miss. For billions of years, the minions have had the biological drive to serve the greatest villain they can find. And yet,
Okay.
despite Gru's turn away from villainy, they chose to continue serving him. The minions' love for Gru is so strong, it overwrote their primordial genetic code.
They still see
That is actually
greatness
kind of
in him
insane.
even now. After all,
He defied
Melodious
nature
Gru will
just
go
by
to the moon and back
being
to
a
keep his
chill
family
guy, I
safe.
guess.
Wait,
Being a
no,
good
no,
boss.
press that button.
Okay, Megamind should be up next, but there is a chance that it got totally nuked by DreamWorks since they hit our preview last week.
Don't worry, we have a plan. You can watch the complete Gru vs. Megamind episode on deathbattle.gg.
Oh.
That's our website. It's linked.
Well,
It has every episode of Death Battle uncut.
I wish I
unfiltered,
knew that.
uncensored. Even
By using the
so
code
I just can't watch the
podcast.
Gru
That's
part
important.
or the
Being a member
Megamind
gets all
part,
sorts
can
of
I?
extra goodies
Huh.
and behind-the-scenes
Well, that's good to
stuff,
know.
but the important thing
Yeah.
is you'll be able to watch the
Well, whatever. That's a shame that I won't be able
what
to see.
happens when the villain wins. On a grim, dark day.
Oh, okay. We are
citizens of
doing the
Metro
Megamind
City learn the
storyline.
horrifying
Okay,
answer to
I
that
thought
question.
it was
When
cut.
their hero,
They did a
their
whole thing
Metro
about
Man,
it being
was
cut, but
lost
then it's not cut.
forever.
So I guess we're
Bested by the
good.
fearsome supervillain destined for greatness, Megamind.
Cause
Yes.
if your rival's name is gonna be that on the nose, you better match that energy. Their feud goes way back to when they escaped their dying planet Superman style and
Yep.
immediately got in each other's way.
They are literally
Metro
a
Baby
parody of
landed in a nice
Superman.
and cozy home. He caused the weird blue kid to crash land in prison and literally grow up behind bars. What kind of city government would make the kid stay in jail?
It wasn't as
Yeah,
bad
that
as
is
you
weird.
think. He was a perfect fit for the Metrocity prison for the criminally gifted.
Metro City.
But while everyone outside bars loved that new kid who could fly, they weren't too keen on the boy with the big blue head and his constant string of destructive accidents.
So if he was going to be the bad guy no matter what, why not embrace it and become a
Yes.
true supervillain?
Become the baddest bad guy.
Megamind is a genius inventor.
Real name unknown. Yeah, actually, we
prison
don't know his
breaks
real name,
before he
huh?
could even talk.
It does sound like me. With a bit of tutoring from Machiavelli.
Both him and Metro Man, actually. They were both. They both. Neither of them had names. They were just Megamind and Metro Man.
And Megamind's got everything he needs. An invisible car for getaways, assuming he can find the thing. A hover bike for
Right,
flying and
of course.
shooting at the same time if he can multitask. Lasers, bombs, bubble guns, baseball bats.
They actually
big
showed
boots,
stuff from
and
the video
more
game?
galore.
But his go-to is the D-gun, a laser
Yep.
pistol with various possible effects, such as destroying, decelerating,
Oh, it has
de-locking,
Other
de-grabbing.
D abilities? I didn't realize that.
Expect a guy calling himself Megamind to have the best name ideas, Wiz. He probably based the entire thing around his favorite setting, dehydration, which turns people and objects into tiny cubes for easy storage, though they can be returned to normal with a drop of water.
He did keep the whole mind thing running with his horde of henchmen, the Brain Bots. These mini-mechs follow Megamind's every command, even pulling off the most incredible drone show you've ever seen in your life.
Which, according to the
Presentation.
is made up of over 100,000 brain bots. Though,
Oh, yeah,
ironically,
I guess
wouldn't
he
call
does
these
have
brain bots,
these.
Smart. That designation goes to Megamind's proper minion, Minion.
Minion serves many roles for Megamind.
Yeah, I don't think this minion is quite on par with the other minions. Though the other minions are dumb.
The best fish friend you could have in your plans to kidnap news reporter Roxanne Ritchie to piss off Metro Man for the 19th time this week. Or for the final time. Children, shield your eyes!
He did it! Thanks to his most powerful invention of all, an orbital death ray that could shatter mountains, Metro City's hero had fallen. It was Megamind's time to rule.
And he had no idea what to do next.
Supposedly, Metro Man could have survived that, according to the director or whatever.
He could just make that happen. With his diffuser gun, he injected this loser with Metro Man's DNA, turning him into Metro Man 2.0.
Is this gonna be a part of the death battle with Titan?
What a performer! But for all his smarts, Megamind is a terrible judge of character. When Titan turned tyrant, Metrocity needed yet another superhero to save
Titanville.
Metro City. Thanks to some encouragement from an old friend, rival, who wasn't actually dead at all and just let all of this happen despite having godlike superpowers.
Yeah, he did that.
Some encouragement from a very experienced friend, Megamind stepped up to the plate.
Hey, he had the moxie for it. Megamind's tanked explosions and dodged electric blasts. Titan was strong enough to toss around a skyscraper, and Megamind put up a solid fight with his mech armor.
A suit specifically designed to mimic the pilot's movements, whether it be lamppost sword fighting, busting a move, or being surprisingly stealthy.
And with quick thinking and some hench help, Megamind
How are these
taught
big
Titan a
machines
lesson he
so
knew all
stealthy?
too well. The bad guy always loses.
So the city decided to just forgive Megamind of all his years of terror and destruction and call him their superhero. I guess they didn't really have any better options.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Megamind
mean,
took his new
the other
role
guy
as
gave
the
up,
city's
so.
hero seriously. He even built a suit that mimicked Metro Man's strength, flight, and X-ray vision.
Now, the D-gun is used to make runaway bad guys lose their balance and get caught. His portal bazooka is excellent for saving people from out-of-control cars. And while the Death Ray might not have been a hero killer, it's certainly great at blowing up giant evil robots.
And Minion was all for it.
Actually, once they went nice, Minion had to legally change his name to Old Chum because of some other Minion-related thing.
What?
Oh.
You mean the yellow guys?
No, I mean they got a cease and desist from Mr. Minion's Meatsicles.
Sounds delicious.
Oh.
I'm still gonna call him Minion. You can't break up this duo.
He's Old
Even
Chum
as
now.
Megamind uses his tools for good, destruction still tends to be inevitable. To the point that
I mean, isn't
as
that
the
kind of
new mayor
morbid to
Metro
call a
City
fish
and his
chum?
partner, Roxanne instituted a policy
That's
that
like
anyone
calling a
inconvenienced
human
by a Megamind battle would
chunks
receive
of
a
meat.
free cup of coffee. That sounds horrifically right.
Chunks of flesh? Is there actually a word for that with human flesh? I don't think so. I'm not aware, at least.
It's a messy job being a superhero, but Megamind's finally found his purpose, even saving the city from the Doom Syndicate, which is
Yeah, those guys in that movie that doesn't exist. The movie doesn't exist as far as we're aware.
Have an instant wind gun on your hip.
Yeah.
Use it.
Use the dehydration gun. He did the thing. They did the thing. They did the meme. Use the dehydration gun.
Megamind will always rise up as the defender of Metrocity.
It's Metro City.
I mean, honestly, I think it comes down to how, plushies and stuff. It comes down to how dumb they are. Like how dumb the minions are and how dumb Megamind is and how smart they will be in thinking to use the thing they do. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it'll really be down to the minions. I think the minions destroy everything. Anime Gru? Since when is there Anime Gru? That's the first time I've seen that. Like, I don't know. I just don't. I don't think Megamind has a chance. I really don't think Megamind has a single chance.
We're not letting him get away. Hi, peoples.
Because, like, seriously.
And here I thought it was the hero who chases the bad guys. Ha!
Sometimes it's the bad guy chasing the bad guy, or the bad good guy chasing the other bad good guy? I don't know.
Minion, I'm going to need a new pair of pants.
Yes, sir. Sending you the Sunday Best package.
Oh.
Take this!
Oh, that's nice. Pure 100% brick instead of the pillow factory, of course. Classic.
Razorray! A dark color scheme! Straight gray! Henchmen who look the same! Laser gun! Ingenious weaponry! You are suddenly a real supervillain!
Yes. He had the Sonic popsicle? Weren't those discontinued?
And what might that be? Presentation! Minions,
Oh.
assemble and start the music!
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty oh, well, I'm not sure why you would do that. You have a helmet. I mean, I guess his presentation's not that bad, but yeah, Megamind's definitely...
Just fix that! Come on, sir! Smash him! Oh, hey, that's kind of cute! You dare challenge Megamind in my own monstrosity? Do you even know who I am?
Well, life is full of disappointments.
Hey!
Hmm, interesting. Oh, these are the super ones. Yep, that's the super ones.
Now, as you like to say, dehydration gun!
Hey, he called that his weapon.
Steal my lines, at least do it properly.
He got dehydrated.
Whoa!
Will he be able to rehydrate him? Oh yeah, saliva. That's a way to do it.
Okay, thank you for the help.
Minion, is the death ray ready?
Approaching. Getting there. Almost.
Okay, I'm guessing the death ray is the main thing that's, you know...
Fire!
Well... Yeah.
Oh, Roxanne's gonna kill me.
Not if Gru does it first.
Remember this, villain. The good guys always win. This is how it's really done. Dehydration gun.
Villain! You mean... Oh, wait a minute. This is all a big misunderstanding.
Oh.
Huh?
Disintegrate.
Oh, work is going to kill me for this.
That seems about... Okay, yeah.
Two for Gru.
The minions really were the main thing. Zero Will... Oh yeah, he beat Will Ferrell in the fourth
Break it
movie?
down three
Yeah.
ways. Arsenal, minions, and skill.
In terms of weapon versatility, Megamind definitely had much more to use. The D-gun alone had enough effects to match what Gru could do with nearly his whole kit. Throw in disguise generators, invisible cars, portal bazookas, and it's a lot for Gru to handle.
Just one problem. Megamind might have had variety, but Gru's weaponry was far stronger in scope. Sure, Megamind's
Yeah.
death ray could blow up a mountain, but Gru's shrink ray could take out the moon.
And is much easier to use on top of it. Frankly, much of Megamind's deadliest weaponry would have little effect anyway.
Check this out. When Gru
Yeah.
first tried to get the shrink ray, he triggered a missile trap so explosive
Oh, yeah.
it created a mushroom cloud. Based on the size of the blast, that's about
Oh,
4
yeah.
kilotons of TNT.
I forgot
and
about
all
that
those
moment.
missiles fired at him from point-blank range.
Shockingly, that's about 38 times greater than Megamind's orbital
Really?
death ray. And Gru kind of just walked it off. Megamind's mecha
Yeah,
take
that's
makers
right.
like
Gru
that.
is just as indestructible as the
Megamind
minions.
himself?
So
Almost,
Megamind
at least.
would have a hard
Probably not
time
as
blowing
much,
him up,
but
he could
like-
still dehydrate him, disintegrate him, freeze him, or even just turn off his gravity and send him flying into space, right?
Sure, though Gru does have some similar weaponry. As far as arsenal is concerned, Gru could take out Megamind through sheer firepower, but Megamind could potentially counter with the D-Gun's effects. It's a whoever shoots first wins situation. Their arsenals match up fairly evenly.
But these guys aren't alone. Let's cover Gru's minions and Megamind's minions.
1-to-1, one of Gru's minions was certainly more likely to take out a brainbot. Sure, minions may have the attention span of an iPad kid, but they can effortlessly hack, dismantle, and rewire most machines, like Megamind's brainbots.
Yeah.
Just won't die.
Yeah, they're literally the minions are pretty much carry the whole thing.
To be fair, maybe one brainbot doesn't stand a chance against one minion, but there are far more brainbots than minions in total. 10 times more. And the brainbots are a much more organized and focused unit.
Compared to the vanilla minions, maybe. But the Mega Minions are strong enough to rip and chop through metal like wet paper. Aunt Mel's got a history of destroying satellites with a laser beam strong enough to cut through the Earth. So it's bye-bye Death Ray.
But we can't ignore the most competent minion of them all. Megamind's minion. Old Chum.
He's way more
Old Chum.
than Dr. Nefario. Can operate all the tech like the mech suit used to fight Titan, and can match Megamind's brains and style beat for beat. Remember that whole presentation bit in the movie? Yeah, that wasn't Megamind. That was Minion.
While Megamind's army lacks the power.
Yeah, that's crazy, actually, now I think about it.
Having a second in command who's just as smart and capable as him makes up for it, making a battle of their underlings too close to call.
So
I don't agree with that, with how indestructible the minions just are.
What matters most isn't the tools themselves, but how good or bad they are at using them. It all comes down to skill.
Both Gru and Megamind have their share of
I'm sorry, I think they got that wrong on the minions. The Gru's minions are literally indestructible. Even if they have the numbers on the brain bots, I don't think it matters.
And we love him for it. It's not like Gru has to put up
especially with the
Superman,
super minions.
But even during their villain phases, Gru found some success, unlike Megamind.
Who also has a bad habit of not using his weapon effectively. Like never using the D-Gun against the Doom Syndicate. Either because he can get easily flustered, or he just loves showing off. So it's more likely Gru could succeed in a whoever shoots first wins quick draw situation with their arsenals.
Quick draw is right. Megamind dodge an electric blast is impressive, clocking in around half the speed of sound.
But it pales in comparison to Gru piloting hypersonic ships into space and dodging heat-seeking missiles at Mach 10. Meaning he is fast enough to win that quick draw. Gru takes skill, which finally tips the scales. After a nail-biting back and forth, he has just enough to land the winning blow.
I still think the minions destroyed regardless.
Megamind, I think you losing was a atrocity.
It's Metros. The winner is Felonious Gru.
Yeah.
Next time on Death Battle.
Oh, what do they got next time? Oh. I believe that's Jujutsu Kaisen. I've never seen Jujutsu Kaisen. Other than Chainsaw Man. Okay, cool. Well, whatever, man. Alright, well, that's well, I guess it's not surprising, but I'm surprised they made it out to be so close. I really think that the minions just destroy the whole thing. I don't really agree with the even thing, even with the numbers. Especially with the Mega Minions or Super Minions or whatever they're called. I feel like the one with the laser eye just wipes all of 100,000 alone. Well, maybe not all 100,000, but like I think those guys take out chunks and chunks of those to the point where he'll run out of those brain bots pretty quickly. Like that one, and then the one with super strength and that can fly. Like, yeah, I don't think those brain bots stand a chance against just the super minions on their own. So, yeah, I don't know. I honestly think they made it out to be closer than it really was, if we're counting the minions. Either way, yeah, Gru still wins, because he definitely has more skills and is also probably indestructible to a degree compared to Megamind. Because, I mean, if he's taking blasts from those rockets point blank, then yeah. Alright, so... yeah, that'll do for today's video. Glad to have something on the second channel again. But, yeah, I guess, that'll be all. So this is the first one. Signing out. Bye-bye.